and welcome back to our studio. We are joined by Cedric, Tommy, and Delphine. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We will be doing something a little bit different than an interview. I came up with an idea to play a newlyweds game type thing. So let me explain the rules. I have a set of questions here, and I'll be asking the questions. Then you write down your answer, and I say 3, 2, 1, and then you share your answer, and then we make fun of each other. Pretty much. Hopefully, that's what will happen. Okay, and we'll start with some easy warm-up questions. So my first question is your favorite ID. Cedric hiding his answer. Great thinking. Okay. Is your pen not working?
It is not working.
Can we get like a different pen? Yeah, we have like a whole army of people here who are helping us. Shout out to all the people in the shadows who are helping.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, are we ready to show our answers? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Z, NeoVim, and VS Code. Oh, very different answers. Okay, let's start with NeoVim. That sounds weird. Can you tell us why you like it?
It's an Azure, but in the console. So
okay.
I work in the console a lot, so having Vim there is very easy for me too.
Okay.
Or it's easy to access at least, and it's super fast.
Now we have Z, sort of like the fancier Sublime.
Yes, exactly. I used to be a very big person on Sublime Text, and having something faster than native stuff, like maybe even faster than NeoVim, is great. I mean, like my main thing is still VS Code, but I really like the idea of that.
Okay, and VS Code.
Yeah, classic answer. But I really like to customize a lot, bring theming, colors and everything. So it's really mine now, and I want to stick on it.
Okay. I personally also like VS Code, and I like the feature in GitHub where you press dot and you get a VS Code in your browser. That's very comfortable. Okay, question number 2. Let's go to NetSpades. Yeah. Still, a second question of warm-up. Light mode or dark mode?
Nice.
It feels like maybe I should start giving out points because you're like hiding your answers. Yes, let's do that. We're going to give out points. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. System mode, dark, and dark for life. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
How about system mode? You get a computer from your company and whatever it is, that just stays.
When you have to pick for your app if it's dark or light, you follow the system, so you are the same color and they restore the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the app answer, but I'm more like a dark person as well. I think.
You're more a dark person. Okay, so you all get 10 points for dark mode and +5 for system. Okay, I feel we're warmed up. We understood what we're doing. So we can get into some more interesting questions. Number 1, is TypeScript a must-have for React Native apps, or do you secretly like JavaScript, playing JavaScript? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. TypeScript, yes. Okay, so TypeScript. I guess we're all agreeing that TypeScript is the way to go.
I mean, like there are others like Flow, but how much of Flow is being used outside of Meta?
I don't think much.
Exactly. So the clear winner is TypeScript. And JavaScript without types, even though it's going to get supported basically, it's just horror to maintain. It's like things change all the time without you knowing what would affect it. So TypeScript all the way.
That's true. How do you deal with errors in TypeScript? How much do you get help from AI with your TypeScript?
Oh, I mean, like working at the Expo monorepo, we encounter so many typing issues everywhere because basically everything is dumped into the whole thing at once. So that includes like different types from Node, different types from React Native, even different types from React. That has been a pain, but we have come to get into like a very good understanding because we have somebody working at Expo called Kitten, otherwise known as Phil Pluckton, that just is a beast with these type of issues. So I don't really use AI for that. I just use Phil.
It's a Phil. Okay. That's a better type of AI.
AI.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. Which React Native library you absolutely cannot live without? You can take a beat to think about it. That's okay. There's quite a few. let me name them so it will be more difficult for you to answer because you can't think and I'm talking. We have reanimated, we have navigation, React navigation, paper. Let's see, what else does Callstack produce? There's so many. Oh, I can't think of any more, actually. So start writing. Something that you always use. Okay. Okay, Tommy doesn't use any libraries, apparently. He's just winging it. Native core. Yeah, just core.
I have not invented here syndrome, so I just rewrite everything.
You rewrite everything. That's a fine answer. Okay, let's see Cedric's and Delphine's answers.
Just write RNX toolkit then.
Yeah, I'll just do rnx-kit.
So mine is a little bit biased. It's specifically the CLI of Expo.
Okay.
Because like I'm in a dev tooling team, we like maintain the CLI specific. But like it's hard to pick any of the other libraries, right? We have React Native Screens that are like one of the most fundamental libraries out there. We have Reanimated. We have now Worklets. Then we have like all the module systems, Turbo modules, Expo modules, Nitro modules.
So
maybe a few
many
more.
types of modules.
Exactly. So all of them are so fundamental to React Native that it's like I can't really live without any of that. So
Okay. Delphine, how about you?
Mine is quite controversial, I think. But
Oh, nice. NativeWind.
It's been like a year since I'm using NativeWind, and it just goes so fast to write your styling. We also have like a set of design tokens pretty well defined with our designers.
Okay.
We just inject that into that NativeWind configuration, and I just can't write any style sheets anymore. It just takes too much time
Okay.
just to NativeWind all the way.
Just a NativeWind. Okay, cool.
are you also using that for like media queries and stuff
Yeah.
and animations?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, really? Okay.
With a linter to check if you don't just invent colors, and I have always the same orders, IntelliSense. So there's a lot of tools with VS Code that you can use with NativeWind.
Okay.
It's powered by Tailwind, so yeah, we're happy about the announcement today about the UniWind.
Yeah. It was announced. Yeah. Do you ever get coworkers who are like, let's use something else? And then you say, nope.
We even have a monorepo with all the fronts using Mistral, and everyone is using Tailwind on web, NativeWind on mobile, so we can even share some configuration around this. So I think like it's a team choice.
Okay, that's good. Tell me, did you figure something out?
Yeah, so I wrote rnx-kit aligned depths. I'm a bit biased to rnx-kit, of course, because I wrote the whole thing. But you know.
Well, this checks out with you saying that if you need something
Exactly.
excited. So,
No, because I test a lot, because we do tooling, and we have multiple versions of React Native running internally.
yeah.
So I need to test them on different versions, and so aligned depths helps me pick out the correct versions for each React Native version
Okay.
for all our dependencies.
Okay.
And it's open source, so you can use it as well.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's move on to the next question. What's the most ridiculous thing you've had to do to fix a React Native build? Do you have some horror stories? Or maybe not. Maybe at Expo it just always builds.
If only.
If only. I feel like Tommy's like searching through all the horror stories and just trying to choose one.
Like, which one do I pick?
Too
so many.
Too many.
Take your time, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you ready to show the answers? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so unplug external screen device. Yeah, that's
It's a real story.
We'll get to that. Wrote my own CLI. Okay, and
I'm not sure if I wrote the right one, but with React Native 81, there was the introduction of precompiled core.
yeah,
But it turns out in 81.0 that will break Apple submissions. So in order to fix that with like Expo launch, where we try to build and submit right away, I had to add an environment variable to actually like make that work, which I mean, it's kind of like the most recent ridiculous thing I had to do.
yeah.
But I'm not sure if it was this one. I thought it was one other one as well, but I might have misread.
But that's around there for sure.
Yeah.
So how about the screen? I want to hear that story.
All right, that's a story from a while ago. It's actually, I was running like a development, trying to upload a build on the stores, and I had a poor Wi-Fi connection
Okay.
at the time. And turned out I had an old external screen plugged with an old cable, and the Wi-Fi antenna of my Mac was near the external HDMI display. And I learned that on some old Mac devices, it could just like make interferences. Okay. So unplugging the external screen made the Wi-Fi antenna better, and I could run my pilot fastlane command to upload the build.
How did you get to that? How did you like debug this issue? That's incredible.
That was ridiculous. Now I'm running like every build online with ES all the way, so I don't have issues like this anymore. But that was old days.
Okay.
Damn.
So Tommy, your CLI.
Yeah, so every time I switch versions, the CLI would work differently, and because we have a very peculiar setup.
Yeah.
Sometimes both this doesn't work, so I got fed up and I wrote my own CLI, and I used.
Okay. It still checks out with you building the stuff that you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. What coding habit do you hate the most?
Ooh, I mean that's a rough one.
It's a rough one.
There's so many. No.
I mean, you get to a new repo, you look at the code, and there's just one thing that you feel like, just my skin is crawling. I cannot deal with this. I need to change 1,000 files, then I'll be fine.
How to pick one?
You can write multiple ones. That's fine. Okay, I think we have some winners there. I forgot to give you points for the other answer.
What would I do?
We will declare a winner at the end, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, we can do that. Definitely. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, abstracting.
Yeah.
Why don't you read the first?
Yeah. So, like, I really hate if, like, people, libraries or whatever, try to be smart and create an abstraction for only a single use case, where it's just easier to either copy the thing or just forget about it and, like do not focus on performance improvements at all. Usually that's related. And just like copy it if you need it in one other place as well. Just don't do it. Don't make an abstraction.
Okay, cool. Tommy? Not using formatter linter type checking. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I go into a repo without any of these things, that's the first thing I'll add prettier, I add ESLint and just run through and then fix all of the stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a repo a while ago where there was no linter. So like our first reaction was, okay, let's do the linter. And then like 1,500 files are read and we just like turned it off. Like, no, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So that was a sad day. Delphine.
I strongly agree with what Tommy said, like adding linter prettier. It's also good for GitHub statistics. When you're like, your first day, you modified 100 files. But I also hate when you like have all your component code into a single index.ts file, and it's not named. It's like spaghetti code. You're just so lost. So I usually just cut them into simple identified components with identified responsibilities, and it's also easier just to find one component at a time if it has a proper name, including the file name.
Yeah.
So just like
definitely. Yeah, you can open multiple files. You can jump between 7. If you have to scroll, I get lost easily.
Yeah, I just get lost.
Okay, so my next question, I hope it's going to be a little bit easier. Do you miss class components? And 3, 2, 1, let's go. No. No, you don't miss class components at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Usually when I have to write a class component, like I also use some of the functions within the class, right? And usually that led me to add like this.functionName.bind this in the constructor. It's like all those kind of weirdness around classes in JavaScript. It's just not a class as you would normally expect in other languages. So it's like, it's better to just have a simple like atomic function that does what you need to do. Granted, like hooks is a different discussion.
Yeah.
I like them, but they have edge cases.
They can be abused.
Yes,
maybe.
Exactly. Easily abused. But overall, I am cheering for class components to not exist anymore.
To not exist anymore.
To unexist.
Okay, Tommy, Delphine, do you want to add anything to that? Or you just hate class components and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. We have time for one last question. Let's do our unit test a waste of time? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Just use AI? No, it depends. Okay. We don't have a lot of time to go into that, so I encourage all of our viewers, you can hunt down Cedric, Tommy, and Delphine to figure out why it depends, why it's not a waste of time, and to just use AI is the answer.
Right, to write them.
To write the
not
unit
to
test.
not what you can test, but just generate them, review them,
and you'll be fine. Okay. Thank you guys so much for playing this weird game with me.
Thank you for having me.
I feel we are all winners here, so I cannot pick one person. So thank you again for being here.
Of course.